Wow, am I tired, guys. I haven't done my hair. Oh, good lord. The nose sucks. I'm tired. I haven't done my hair. I don't know how we're going to make out. I'm so just like over everything right this second. Signals suck. Hi, Donna Kay. Are we going to stay on for a few minutes? All right. So I'm inside the cabin. All right. I got the curtains that my daughter in law hemmed for me. They're made out of Harbor Freight shade cloth. Not shade cloth. Harbor Freight. What's it called? I could sit down and Walmart happened to have had percent cotton denim shirts, $20 or something, 2 months ago. And I was like, I don't even care what size it is. I'm just buying one. I haven't brushed my hair. I haven't done anything. The company here, it's so weird. It's not comfortable at all. It's really, 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 really hard. Please, please pray for me. Pray for them. Pray that there's some healing and something, because I don't know how I'm going to do this. And how am I going to do this? And how much do I explain? They don't watch my videos, so I can probably talk about it, but it's weird, okay? So y'all know I've been estranged from my family, blood family, years and years and years, and for good reason, right? And I've been talking about, this is my son and his wife and 2-year-old child are here. I get along fine with the child. My son is such a micromanager, and he thinks let me be careful how I say this. He talks at me as if I'm stupid, and I can't believe his wife is like, I don't even get it. Like, he tells her how to do everything. Like, she doesn't even know how to wash dishes or something, or I'm like, they brought 2 little dogs. They're Boston Terriers. I thought they were something else, but I think they're Boston Terriers. Dogs are fine. Dogs get along fine with Wendy. All that stuff's kind of fine. And yeah, I'm talking about this, but it's weird. It's hard. I don't know. I mean, he yells and swears, and oh my God, when he was here a year ago, it wasn't like this. And he's afraid of every freaking thing. I think he saw cow tracks the other day. He thought they were a mountain lion. I'm like, that's not a mountain lion. Oh, it has to be. Okay. You can believe what you want to believe, but I don't know. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yeah. I was going to take a shower days ago. I haven't gotten to it. I was going to do these other things days ago. I can't. It's like every waking moment I have to do something for or with them. I don't even understand. I've been picking up dog poop, washing baby's dirty underwear because the baby has, the 2-year-old, soiled herself. So I'm washing the clothes because they don't, Josh knows how. But I don't know. I don't get it. I should be careful what I say. I don't get it. I don't know. But this is not easy, not simple, because it's they drove out. Okay. So they're getting here, they're exhausted. They've driven, I don't know, 1,200 miles or something. So it's a long drive. And they're not used to that. And they live in a city and they live in a condo. And Josh is afraid of going to bed and not locking his car. And I'm like, we're so in the country. Ain't nobody coming up in here. It's just, I don't know. It's just, and the potential is that it calms down someday, somehow. But I can't let you plan to build a house on my property and just be here under these circumstances the way it is right this minute. So I don't know. And Beth, I just saw your message. I will be making this short today because I'm exhausted and they just left. I can't handle another all day in the car drive with them. I just can't. We did one big one. We went to Gallup. They had to. It's as if they don't know how to shop without going to a Walmart. So we had to do a Walmart trip. So I was like, well, we can go to this one or this one or this one, and they're all about the same distance. And I don't want to go, but because you just got here, I'll go. Right. And now I'm like, I can't go. If I have to sit in that enclosed truck with all this chaos, I can't. So, well, I didn't say that to them, but you get my drift. So, yes, I will be cutting today's live short because I have all these things I got to get done so I can maneuver the next little bit. And they could be exhausted again from a full day of they wanted to go to Home Depot. And I was like, well, I haven't, you wanted to buy stuff for this project that you wanted me to do. But I haven't even looked at the project. I don't know what we need, and I won't know what we need until I start looking at it. So come look at it. No, I can't look at it in 5 minutes and say, oh, because I don't work like that. First off, I want to use what I already have. And it's just sometimes um, and not be on here long. And that's why when I first started the stream and it was like buffering like crazy, I'm like, I'm not, I don't have the strength and the energy to go a long time with this stuff. Plus the fact that I've got to go empty out my compost in toilets to make room for their stuff, right? Because they were like freaked out. Didn't, not my son, but like, I don't know how to do this. And I don't understand a person who doesn't know how to boil water. Maybe I don't understand that. Maybe that's not true, but it seems true. And she won't sit in a chair. She's sitting on the step, not in a chair. I'm like, why? I don't understand. I just don't understand. And spending hours. Let it go when she figures out how to figure out what to tell, what you think is good enough, whether it's that it's bedtime and you should put her to bed. The I think they've been here less than an hour, and my son is screaming at the top of his lungs. What the? What did he say? I don't remember what he said. Something like, get in the goddamn car now. To her, he said to her, "We're leaving now. We're going home now." And I was like, what happened? Why are you doing this? Because where's the sink I put in for you last, over a year ago? And I was like, I told you it wasn't the sink I wanted. I finally had the opportunity to get rid of it. And now I'm working on the room that you thought was stupid for me to make. And I mean, I didn't say it that way, right? And then it was like, well, why won't you let me do? I didn't say you can't. I just said I'm tired of people doing things for me that are not what I wanted. And the fact that you put it together because you couldn't function last year, right? And it worked for what? 2 months? But I had to change it so I could have what I needed. What part of this don't you understand? Stop doing things for me unless I don't know. I don't know. I'm done. Well, I'm not done like that. Okay. And sometimes I'll say, I'm done, put a fork in it. I can't. What else can I can't do. And I told him, let's eat beef when you're here because I don't eat pork. Don't plan to cook pork in my kitchen. So what's the first thing he wants to do? Put spam in my fry pan. And I said, no, you own fry pan for that. I don't want it in my fry pan. And I'm tired. And I'll be okay. And they don't watch my videos, which just means they really don't know me. My friends who were here a week ago, and I did get to go camping with them, I was gone for 2 nights. They know me much better than these people who are here now. And this is challenging. And we'll be okay. I'll figure it out. I just before I pushed the button on the video to start the live, I found a dead bird in the kit in the patio. So I got some clean up things to do while they're gone, and I want to make sure I can get them done before. Anyways, okay. Feel free to make today's live stream short if you need to. Yeah, that's probably happening. Please give Lesa a thumbs up. Got that. Please start questions and comments with cues. Cues. Sending prayers, and that's from Beth. Prayers and hugs. Thank you so much. I did take the opportunity to tell my son that this property I'm on has had so much peace and calm in the 15 or 14 going on 15 years that I've been around that I was going to expect that he work on the way he's acting if he wants to be here while I'm alive. And no, I don't want to die so he can be here. Whatever. Okay, uppercase Q comments. Iris is saying, yep, just breathe. Prayers and thank you very much. Yes, that's exactly it. Just breathe. Just breathe. Deep breath. I told him that Sunday was not a good time to go and my migraine, and they were going anyways. And I was like, I am not going to. I have things to do here. And if I go, I won't be able to function. So I'm not going. And they were like, but you have to. No, I'm not going. No. And then I said, do you know how often I go to a town that has a Walmart? And they were like, yeah, about once a month. No, maybe once every 3 months I go near a Walmart. I don't go. Now, when I'm able to sometimes place an order for things that might be cheaper or something, I will let one of my neighbors bring me back stuff. I'll place an order, pay for it, have somebody just pick it up. But I don't go. No, I don't want to. Okay. Beth is saying something, the buffering was probably feeding off of my agitation. It's very possible. Who knows? Yeah, I'm very uncomfortable with it myself. I have kept myself in such calm and peace, and this is like, I don't know, with them wanting to move here and stuff. And I'm like, yeah. And they haven't asked me what I want. They're telling me what's going to happen. because you're going to get old and you're not going to be able to walk. And we don't want somebody to take this away from us. I'm like, that feels. And let me just say, in case somebody does see this, okay, let me just say, maybe I got some of it wrong. I don't think so, but maybe I got some of it wrong. And if I do, I apologize. But at the same time, yeah, no, because that feels, dare I say, it feels disrespectful. And it feels like you just want what you can get out of me. And you're complaining about the possibility that a vulture, a human vulture, could come along and take advantage of somebody. And yet it feels as if you're almost doing the same thing. I don't I don't know. I'm really, you see my eyes. I'm really paying attention and going, you know, this could all happen different. So I don't know, but okay. So Beth said, I'm so glad we're here for you. Hugs. Vent away, Lesa. Thank you. With thumbs up. Thank you, Beth. I don't know. I'm trying to be careful venting because this is pretty public. And if somebody wanted to find it, they could. But I've worked on me a lot over the years. I don't have to take this kind of stuff. This is my property and I haven't signed this over to anybody. And I was like, yeah. Donna K, is it challenging? Oh, it is challenging for sure. I hope you be you and let them figure it out. That's what I'm trying to do. It's challenging because, okay, so Josh went to live with his father when he was 9.5, and I left the picture, not completely. I was around, but he didn't have much contact with me from the time he was 9.5. And he lived a lot of the time with his father's parents. There was a lot of negative, as far as I understand it. Let me say that again. As far as I understand it, I was told that there was a lot of negative communication about me, true or not. Okay? And in my humble opinion, it's mostly not true, but I don't know. Anyway, and even Josh's memories, in my opinion, their children's memories often get skewed. We know that. But I feel that his memories are way different than reality. So I spend time asking, when you say this blank statement about me, what do you mean by this word? And he'll look at me with a funny look or something, and or whatever. And he'll go, why would you ask me that? Well, because I didn't have that experience with you when we lived together. So I'm trying to find out what you're thinking, what that means to you, so I can find out if I need to help you remember what was real about whatever it was. And that's been like beyond weird. Um, One whole conversation, 2 hours. There was no reason for 2 hours. But he'll say something and then he'll say, you're not listening to me. Yes, I am. I can repeat it right back to you. And I can repeat it right back. But then he'll say, but you didn't listen to me. Well, yes, I did, because here I am repeating it again. And you know what? We've repeated this about 6 times. Can we stop now? I don't want to sit here any longer. And when I finally said, and you're in my house, can we just stop for a while? No. Well, I have to fix this. what I was. And I was like, yeah, well, okay, then I'm going for a walk because this isn't productive. This isn't useful. And you can keep arguing that I'm not listening, and I can prove to you that I am, and I can't change your mind. So, how long will I put up with this before that won't? Anyways, like, okay. Um, so I am working on the being me, and I told him the other day, some of you people thought I was a wimp and people walk all over me. But you ask any of my neighbors around this area, and in the last 2 years, they're like, yeah, Lesa grew a set of balls. It is different. So, anyways, I hope they figure it out soon too. Yes. And so I hope that today, them being gone all by themselves and doing whatever, and me doing the stuff that needs to get done here, that wanted to get done before they came, but whatever. I'm going to work on that stuff today, and I'm just going to do the best I can. And maybe today they're traveling and shopping and all that crazy can be on them. Maybe they'll figure something out while they're gone. I don't know. Because, last time Josh was here, he didn't have a vehicle with him, so he couldn't just leave. So he might have gotten upset, but it didn't last long, and it was only him. And now it's not only him, but he can go out to the tent and fuss about me with her. And of course I can hear him because they're, 10 steps away from the cabin. But he could fuss to her about how I'm horrible and I don't, whatever. Okay, fine. Yeah, all right. Geez, did you even realize? I mean, because it's like they came with their own thoughts and they didn't even ask me anything. It's just, we're going to do X, Y, Z. Well, it's my house. Did you think about asking how I wanted it done? Deep breath. Let me just move on from that. Okay. Oh, Beth, I see. I agree with the vulture correlation. I do too. And I'm sort of like, back off. I don't know, but I don't know. And then Donna Kay's saying, follow your gut, Lesa. What you see is what you get, has been my experience. Yes, exactly. And so I'm thinking about this. And then Leanna, so glad you decided to come on today, my friend. Thank you, Leanna, because I almost didn't. I was gonna not because they left at not by my clock 9:33, and I was like, we're supposed to start the live, and they were like, oh, we'll be gone. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna cancel it, and they were like, no, and then it was like, oh no, you're going to show low with it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Anyway, so yeah, thank you, Leanna. Okay, and then Beth said, I can't tell what the emoji is. I have a great deal of observations of grown kids' memories being nothing like reality because of toxic ex-family people. And yes, that is a very real piece of what's happening. And I believe that some of the memories are mixed up with my ex's late second wife and subsequent girlfriends. I think there's a lot of that mixed in there because that stuff I don't even know what you're talking about. So yeah, no. So and my ex-husband, okay, let me rephrase that. My ex-father-in-law, before he passed, found my phone number, called me, and apologized for all the things that he had done. He said, I now realize, now that my son has gotten through life at this stage and I'm about to go, he said, I realize it was not you. My son did a lot. And we have all blamed you for things that you did not do. And he apologized. That was kind of maybe special. Beth. Um, I think your laughs or something. Enjoy your brass pair, Lesa. It's empowering to employ tough situations. It probably is a little bit. I mean, I realize that I do have I have grown a lot since I had to deal with anything. Well, I don't know that I ever had to deal with this. And I wonder, I'm sorry the phone's shaking on in my hand. I wonder a little bit if he's autistic or more. I knew he was a ADHD and he didn't outgrow it, but I wonder if he's even like maybe autistic. Um, and for me, um, they brought stainless steel coffee mugs, and he was using one of my metal spoons. Pretend this is a coffee mug. They're not close. And he's stirring in the cup so hard that to me it's a sharp sound. And I was like, yo, you're going to break your little mug. He goes, it's steel. I can't break my mug. And I was like, that hurts my ears. You're weird. You know, I'm sorry, but I'm here with it quiet so much. It is weird. Okay, there's Bernie. Hi, Bernie. Uh, I just came on. I was waiting, but didn't find. Okay. Yeah, I've been right now. I've been on for 29 minutes. Bernie, please pray for me. And, and guys, when we're praying about this situation, because I'm praying about it with you and all as well, let's pray for my son for a major healing, because the opportunity for me to let him inherit this land is here today. But if change in his attitude is not going to happen, I don't see how I can leave this to him. I don't think that that's wise. And so, with that doubt in my mind, if no, when God works with him to heal whatever's happening, then I would be willing to continue. But I'm not sure it's the wise thing to do. And that would make it probably be harder. Okay. And I see Beth's praise the she put, I think it's a smiley face and a surprise. Praise the Lord, your father-in-law contacted you to say what he did. Yes, clearing his conscience before he passed, most likely, but also, and but he made the effort to find you and tell you what he did. Yeah, and I do feel that was pretty special. Um, but oh, and the kids went to the farmers market yesterday, or my son and his wife and the baby, to pick up eggs from a neighbor. They never asked anybody if the person, I gave them the first name and stuff. They never asked anybody to show them who that person was at the farmer's market. And they came home without the eggs. Well, of course, and you know how our phones are in these rural areas. I didn't get the message from the neighbor with the eggs that she sent around 11:30. I didn't get the message until like supper time, like 4 or 5 o'clock at night. So unfortunately, she gave the eggs away, and I didn't know there was a glitch, and there was a whole thing. But anyways, Donna Kay saying, I agree with that, Lesa. Maybe inheriting your property needs to be understood. Right now, it's yours, not his, to do whatever in that space. Uh, although my even trying to say something about that brings a really bizarre. I can't tell if it's angry or if it's scared. Like if he's afraid or if he's angry. I can't tell. Um, yeah, even, whoops, can be. If I say, hey, I'm not dead yet. Well, I can go clear off by a tree and hang my hammock over there. Well, you need to show me that. What do you mean I can't just go do it? You know, and I'm like, well, you need to show me. When I'm dead, then it's different. But I'm not planning on dying right away. So I don't. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. I'm gonna have to let that go after. I'm gonna have to let that go. And in a few minutes. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. So we've been on about a half an hour. I think I'll go another 15 minutes and then we'll cut it off. And I hope that you guys will all pray about this whole thing. I'm disappointed that the 2 year old is watching what the 2 year old's watching. And I'm disappointed that she's being raised to get everything she wants because that's going to be a difficult adult. Um, Hopefully, her character helps her not be a difficult adult, but I don't know the answer. Um, and son, the Way solar kit that's been here that I've been trying to sell, the Way solar kit that's been here that I've been trying to sell it. Had one person basically talk to me about it, and that's it. And they were broke, didn't have money, and so I'm gonna probably give it to my son. He is not gonna pay me for it, he said, because he didn't have $600 to pay for it, and and it's a $5,800 set. And I was $800 set. And I was trying to get 3,000 out of it so that I could. Nobody has even contacted me at $600. And then my son said, I don't have $600 to give you, but that's cool and I could use it. And I'm like, well, just take it home with you. I, though, I am going to keep one of the battery packs if in the testing this week I find that I can easily charge it, then I will keep one of the battery packs and he can take all the rest of it and go. I'm done. The little black table with the shelves, I am also done with and going to get rid of. I paid $100 for that, almost a year ago, but I'm finished with it. I don't know if anybody wants that. Nobody's talked about it. I have not advertised it. But I don't want it anymore. I just want things to be simple again. I was able to sleep in the tracker those 2 nights when I went to El Moro. Love El Moro. That's in New Mexico. It's not far from here. And so we did my second night. It was raining cats and dogs. The roof leaks. But the friends I was with, they know me better than my son does. Okay. But the friends I was with are some of the friends that I went to Baja with. And we figured out what was wrong with the roof and how to fix it. They told me what to get. Then Tina, one of the nomads, Tina came to visit with a friend of hers to pick my brain. We did that. We had lunch here. They brought a rotisserie chicken, which I probably won't eat again because I kind of didn't feel good. And both the cat and the dog got sick behind that chicken. But we eat really good food. Okay. Oh, and talk about the cat. We've had a bobcat again, and I'm pretty sure the cat's dead. I'm so sad. On top of all this other stuff, I'm so sad. So I don't know, but I'm saying pretty sure. I haven't found fur, but the cat's not here. Although during the night, something turned on the motion sensor light on the front porch twice. And I thought I heard a meow, but I could have been like dreaming. I don't know. So I'm going to check the game camera's SD card sometime to see if I can find out. But, but so while I was camping and we found out the roof leaked, then when Tina came, Tina asked me what the supplies were I needed to fix the roof. And I told her the basics. She sent me some Cash App money and said, get on Amazon and order the paint that you need because it's Rust-Oleum bed liner paint. So, so I've ordered that. It should be here like Monday or Tuesday. And so all those supplies, thank you, Tina, so much. All those supplies are either here or on their way here so that I can fix a leak in the roof. And in the last couple of days, I'm feeling enough better. I can climb a ladder again. Yay, yay, yay. So I don't want to be on the roof, but when I'm healthy enough to climb a ladder, I know I'm better. So that's all happening. Um, and I know I've sounded very frustrated and venting and all of that. And the combination of this unhealthy, I just have to say, a good, healthy adult conversation is a give and take. And if you like kind of interrupt, it's not interrupt like I'm cutting you off because I don't want to hear what you're saying. But sometimes in a healthy adult conversation, sometimes you go, "Oh, I know what you're talking about because I did XYZ." And then the person goes back and finishes their story. And that's a healthy adult conversation. You don't have to hold a talking stick in order, like in you don't have to do that because you're adult enough to know we're coming right back to what you're talking about. I'm just telling you I can relate. And I want more healthy adult relationship conversations and relationships in my life. And to have these, but you interrupted me. No, I just said, hey, I understand you. Yeah, but now I can't. Okay, it's different if your brain is not working where you can't remember something. That's different than you can't have an adult conversation. But can we figure out what it is? Can you get healthy or something or whatever? Whatever. Because it's a healthy adult conversation is a give and take and it's fun. And it's sometimes is a little what's the word? Banter. It's a little banter back and forth. And it's actually fun. Um, but when you have to have every conversation exactly right and you have to have dictionary definitions for words or you've said the wrong thing, it's really bizarre. So anyway, but oh yeah, yeah, Beth, another one. So, but I will check the sounds like your son does not know how about or accept boundaries. Hold on to your space. Thank you, Donna Kay. Working on that. Yep. Um, Bernie's saying so good to see and hear me. Thank you. And that she's praying. Bernie also said, the waiting and all praying, knowing the Great Spirit guides you and us having intuition. The first thought is, and second is double minded. Yep. So, okay, let me go back down. And so, yeah, the boundaries thing. And maybe he's autistic. I knew about the ADHD, and we learned how to do things so that he could ADHD be okay. Um, oh no, not another one. So sorry. Yeah, got that one. Um, and then Leanna, Lesa, have you ever heard of a talking feather? Yes, absolutely. My late husband and I used to use those. It's a native thing. Yeah, I know about the feather. That's what I was kind of referring to. I know about it. I just didn't think I would. I thought I was dealing with adults. My son's, pushing 50. He's not 50. He's in his late 40s. But I thought I was going to have adult conversations. And so I didn't think I needed a talking feather. But so a talking feather is the thing that they now do in the regular public schools of you have to be holding the whatever it is they choose that you hold. And whoever's holding it's the only one that can speak. And you have to wait until they put it down before you can speak. And I get it, but I like the healthy banter of a good adult conversation. And it seems like we're not capable of in In the United States, not many people are capable of that. And the other day, he was being a butthead, okay? And I call it butthead, okay? And I mean, he was just kind of fussing at his wife and he was kind of fussing at me. And I'm washing his daughter's poopy underpants, okay? And I've got my hands in water and I've already gone through a couple batches. It's in rinse water. So they're no longer dirty. It's not dirty, nasty water or anything like that. And I kind of slung water at him like, you head, cut that crap out. Right? And kind of a joking kind of way. Oh man, he stormed out of here like a bat out of hell. Like I had. And then he texted me that I'm so sad that you would choose violence. And I was like, that wasn't violent. I was like, butthead, cut it out. You know, stupid hammer stuff. Okay, there's a story about stupid hammers. Okay, when the kids were little and they were visiting one time, I was having trouble dealing with them, and we went to the store. I found this squishy like sound, not to hurt somebody. It was such a soft toy. It was softer than Nerf things, but it was like stupid hammer stuff. And that's how I was with the water. And boy, he missed the whole thing. I was like, if you, and what I quickly said to God was, if he needs to go home, let him go home. I don't care. He's driven how far? 1,200 miles. You want to do that and get mad over me slinging water and saying, come on, butthead, fine, go. If you got to go, go. God has other plans sometimes. So, all right. Anyways, whoops. I can't scroll your messages so I can see. Oh, there they scroll. Okay. Yeah, so the talking feather. Yes, I know about the talking feather. Could it be the same one and knows you have free game? I pray angels surround you with protection from any evil coming against you. Thank you very much, Bernie, praying. Thank you so much. Yes, because I have kept this sanctuary very peaceful and calm. That's the way I want it to continue. And if it's not going to continue, the person, no matter what their relationship is to me, and I'm going to have to say this at some point, like vocalize it at some point. But if the person, related to me or not, can't do the calm, healthier stuff here, then they don't need to be here. So Beth is saying, good banter is a sign of a healthy relationship. Exactly. Like I said, I've done a lot of work and I figured it out. Well, learned, whatever. But so I'm looking at that. So there's Jer. Hi, all. I wonder if you have a badger. I think I found the one that was attacking our chickens. We have a pair of badgers between me and a fence about 3/4 of a mile away. I have seen them before, yes. I asked Josh, since he's here, if he would mind taking a look at the SD card from the game camera, but if he would mind helping me move it, because the bird bath pond thing, in air quotes that I have, it's too small to be a pond and it's too big to be a bird bath, but it has water. Animals come to drink there. And so I could see more easily what's visiting. Okay. Plus, if we put it in that tree the correct way, it has a solar panel instead of batteries. But if I put it in that tree near that pond the correct way, it will also get a picture of the front porch. So if anybody was here when they weren't supposed to be, I would be able to view that as well. That's my... So when Joshua was in a good mood, he indicated that he would be willing to help move that, because it's like I told him, you're on vacation this time. I didn't save work for you. Now, if you want to help me with something I'm already doing, that's different. And so all I had asked him to do was change the wheel on my wheelbarrow for me. And when we finish up, I've got to go do a big job with the wheelbarrow. Well, feels like a big job. It's the first time I've got to And I got to do that. That one barrel's been sitting 5 months. And with 4 people using the toilet now, I need the extra barrel. So I got to do that job. So, all right. I'm going to let you guys because I got work to do. And I appreciate you all. Please continue to pray for me in this situation, but also pray for my son and his family that it can be healthier. I mean, look, can I do it this way? See their dogs? They have 2 Boston Terriers. Their dogs are happy. Wendy's been playing with them. They get treats and they play and they run zoomies, and I don't know what Wendy's probably underneath my chair right now. But you're getting my drift, right, people? So all right. So I sent them with a key to my post office box. If you don't mind stopping by and grabbing that, if not, somebody else will get it, or I'll make a trip down. And then the other thing was, if you guys can bring back a couple of blocks of ice when you're on your way home. And if not, don't worry about it. And then I started to place a Walmart order to let them grab for me. And I changed my mind because let them just do their own thing. Some of my other neighbors will make Walmart trips in the next week-ish, and I could ask for one of them to pick it up because I have my tracker and I can meet them down the road and get my stuff, and it's not even a thing. So that's what I'm going to do. So, and yes, I just saw the word open eyes. I would love for God to open the eyes of these family people so that they could see who they're dealing with over here in this being me, because they got no freaking clue who I am. It's obvious. They don't know how to talk to me. They don't know. They act like I can't think. And I'm like, yo, why are you telling me that? Why are you telling me stuff as if I'm like 3? I know what end of a hammer is a hammer. I know the difference between a wrench and a hammer. I know. Anyways, you get my drift. So, yeah. So we're going to carry on like that. I got some stuff I got to do that I'm glad nobody's here right now, and it'll give me a minute to do that. And I want to do it. This isn't going to sound good, guys, but whatever. I'm home. And I want to do it without putting a bra on and without putting on the pants that look good right now. I want to just go do this wheelbarrow job and get it done. And I'm going to do some extras with it so that I can just be, so it's over with, because I've been trying to get that done for about 6 months. But during those times when my health was bad or I was working so much, but that I was having trouble with my leg and not being able to walk. I'm walking really good right now. Like I said, in the last couple of weeks, I can climb a ladder again. Now that I'm kind of in that good space, yeah, I want to take advantage of it, but I don't want to overdo it either. So let's just pray that this, I know y'all need prayers too, probably Donna K for her C-word stuff, and Leanna for whatever the autoimmune is. Please pray for each other and all that, and for the world and everything. But I know I'm kind of, I got to answer somebody, but in a text, but yeah, just pray for all of this to, improve in whatever way is the best for the all that is all, and comes in line with the will of the great creator, and help my will to become like the great creator's will, even when I don't understand. Help me to find the joy and the peace in following the things that I know to be true. Help me, Lesa, to please be a good example of a person that follows the great creator's way. Help me in my flawed humanness, to lead everything I do with love and kindness, even in my frustration moments, and guide me to continue with the healthy boundaries that I've learned. Um, oh, and y'all should see my garden. I haven't had a chance to show you. I planted seeds in August. I'm going to do that again because I got a whole mess. I need to um, space them out soon. But I've got a whole mess of cilantro and carrots and beets, and I've got pumpkins and spaghetti squash. Just going crazy in the garden right now. And I just put that garden bed in recently. So, and if there's things that I have forgotten to ask for, pray for me for those too, or that I remember to ask for them. Because I'm going to go, like I said, get I have to empty the wheelbarrow first of the stuff that's in it. Then I have to go make a space so I can get it out of the yard because of where the tent's sitting. And then I can empty one of the compost barrels and put it out at the big compost pile, which I need to take three or four. I need to take four. T-post over there, and I don't care if the animals are in that pile. It's far away. Fruits and vegetables go, not the coffee grounds that can go in the little in the yard garden, but where the big vegetables I'm not eating, or the rotten onion that's great big, right, or whatever, and go over in there. And over time, I'll get a bale of straw and put around it and make it neater. But having a big compost pile on a piece of property is a good idea, and that one's out near the road. And it could be over there, but I need to go do that. Okay, I need to stop talking. Some of this is I'm nervous. I want to be doing the right thing. I'm not quite sure what to ask for or how to ask for it. My son offered to put a solar panel back up on this patio roof now that the roof is on. He was angry and didn't understand why I took the solar panels down. And when I told him they had to come down so I could put a roof on, he goes, "Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot. You had to take them. But why didn't you put them back up?" And I was like, "Because you're the only one I trust to do the solar panels. The other person, I'm not sure the roof is on right. So if you really want to put that up there, what I'm saying to you is I don't think it's a 15-minute job. I think I need to have you inspect the roof and make sure it's screwed down right, or that whatever caulk is where it needs to be, so that I can stop being concerned, because I haven't been able to get up there. And I can climb a ladder now, but if I see a problem, I can't exactly fix it because I won't climb on the roof with my MS and my stuff the way it's been. So that's my, so when he finally understood, he said, "Oh, okay, I'll do that, but I'm not going to do it right now." And I was like, "I'm fine with that, but that's why I haven't done any more." So, so, and then he's all excited. He's going to stop a couple of leaks in the bathroom, and that's not an issue at all, but whatever. So, okay, I'm going to let you guys go. That's all I got. Okay. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, more or less. Be patient with me. I don't remember what day they're leaving, but I know it's possible they got another 6 days. So that means they might leave like the day before I have another live. We'll figure it out, okay? Because I always figure it out with you guys. But I do this, y'all know. I decided a long, long time ago that I'm sharing my life just the way it is. And so what you see is what you get in the moment. And I love y'all. We'll see you next week. I think about you and pray about you guys too. So, all right, let me check the last few uppercase Q comments. Okay, so then I see Bernie saying bye. Prayers for me and my loved ones and friends. I see Iris saying, open the eyes of their hearts, Lord. Thank you so much, Iris. Praying and sending everyone love and prayers. Thank you. Donna K, lots of waves. Thank you. Prayers for you and the family. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great week. Please pray for her too. Yes, please pray for Donna K and all of us, Bernie, everybody. Please pray for each other. Prayers for Donna coming from somebody. Uppercase Q's. Bernie. I would speak only positive words are coming to me. All negative is null and void. Ooh, that's good, Bernie. My mommy saw it was happening and good things came. Okay, I would pray that I would speak only positive words are coming to me, and all negative is null and void. Will I remember that? I don't have paper to write it down. Yes, Bernie, the power of positive. Remembering our words we speak come into existence. Speak carefully. Prayers and whatever else. Yes, yes, I come in agreement with you saying where one or more come in agreement, it comes forth. Thank you, Bernie, so much. Amen, Lesa. Prayers, prayers, prayers. Emojis. Iris, what a beautiful prayer, Lesa. Amen. Leanna, agreeing with you on that prayer. Beautiful. Thank you so much. All of you, thank you so much. All right. See y'all next week. Ciao.